Man, let's kick this off with the gut punch that's rocking Vikings Nation today. J.J. McCarthy, our 2024 first-round firecracker, is officially out for the Seattle Smackdown. Head coach Kevin O'Connell dropped the bomb Friday. McCarthy hasn't cleared the NFL's concussion protocol after reporting those sneaky symptoms on the flight back from our brutal 23-6 beatdown by the Packers. Picture this. The kid's grinding through a frozen Lambo, takes hit after hit, and by the time wheels are up, his head's spinning worse than a bad snap count. It's the kind of twist that makes you want to throw your remote at the TV. But hey, that's our purple pride, resilient as hell. O'Connell didn't sugarcoat it. McCarthy dipped a toe back into limited practice this week, but the docs aren't signing off yet. We're talking full protocol here, folks, no shortcuts when brain health's on the line. And get this marks the 23rd game out of 29 possible that JJ's missed due to injury in his short career. That's not just bad luck. It's a curse that'd make even Kirk Cousins raise an eyebrow. But as fans, we rally. JJ's got that Michigan championship grit, and he'll be back slinging it like a champ. What do you think, Skol fam? Is this the wake-up call our offense needs? Now, here's where it gets wild. With McCarthy parked, we're handing the keys to Max Brosmer, our undrafted rookie gem from the Minnesota Gophers. Yeah, you heard that right. A local boy, straight out of the Twin Cities pipeline, stepping into the spotlight for his first career start. Brosmer's been chilling on the depth chart, mopping up with 8 passes this season. 5 completions for 42 yards. But O'Connell's got that fire in his eyes, calling him ready for battle. Imagine the electricity in Seattle when this kid drops back for the first snap. Teaser alert. Facing the Seahawks Savage D? It's do or die and I'm all in. Who's with me? Flashback to that Packers nightmare. McCarthy's stat line reads like a horror novel. Just 12 completions on who knows how many attempts, scraping together 87 measly yards, and oh yeah, 2 picks that had us groaning louder than a U.S. Bank Stadium echo. The guy was under siege, sacked 5 times by that Green Bay front that feasts on rookie mistakes. It's the kind of outing that tests your soul, Vikings fans. Our offense looked like it was stuck in neutral, averaging under 3 yards a pop. But credit JJ for gutting it out. He didn't flinch, even when the crowd was turning on him. Stats don't lie, though. This season, McCarthy's hovering at a 54.1% completion rate across 6 starts, with more INTs than TDs in 4 of them. His EPA per dropback, dead last among qualified QBs since 2000, barely edging out Jamarcus Russell. It's frustrating as a fan, watching potential flicker like a faulty stadium light, but remember, he's 22, thrown into the Wolves after missing his whole rookie year with that meniscus tear. We've seen flashes, those deep balls that make you jump out of your seat. What's your take? Drop in the comments. Is JJ our guy long-term, or do we need a shakeup? And just when you thought the QB carousel couldn't spin faster, enter Carson Wentz, our vet backup who's now sidelined on IR after starting 5 games earlier this year while JJ nursed that ankle tweak. Wentz brought that old-school moxie, but a shoulder issue shut him down cold. So, with the roster thin, O'Connell's calling up John Wolford from the practice squad to back up Brosmer. Wolford's no stranger to spot duty. Played for the Rams, Steelers, but this is a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. Hang tight because next up we're sizing up Brosmer's big break. Meet Max Brosmer, the unsung hero of this Vikings saga. A 24-year-old undrafted free agent who transferred to our beloved Gophers for one electric college swan song. Born in Iowa, honed at New Hampshire where he lit up the FCS with over 11,000 yards and 88 TDs in his career, then boom, leads Minnesota to a solid 7-5 finish last year with 3,464 yards and 29 scores. The guy's got that cerebral pocket presence, quick decisions that make coaches drool. O'Connell's been hyping him since camp. Confident, quick processor with average arm but above-average smarts. And get this, he beat out vets like Brett Rippon for that 3rd-string spot. Local kid making good. Who doesn't love that story? Brosmer's NFL debut? A quick cleanup cameo against the Bengals, 2 for 4, 29 yards. No picks. Nothing flashy, but steady like a winter drive in Minneapolis. Preseason? Dude went 60.3% for 364 yards, 2 TDs, 1 INT across 3 games. He's got that chess master vibe, loves the board game, plays guitar on off days, and Nil Cash funded Gophers team trips back home to Georgia. At 6 feet 2 inches, 220, he's not the prototypical rocket arm, but his accuracy under duress? Gold. Vikings news is buzzing. This could be the spark we need. Fans, you feeling the underdog magic? Tell me in the comments, Brosmer for MVP or just survive in advance. But oh man, the flip side, Brosmer's baptism by fire is against the Seahawks, who boast the 7th stingiest scoring D in the league, coughing up the 6th fewest yards. Only 3 teams sack more than Seattle's 32 on the year, led by that relentless front with guys like Boy Mafe and Draymond Jones hunting QBs like it's open season. They've got the #1 defensive DVOA, 5th lowest EPA allowed per play, nightmarish for any signal caller, let alone a rookie. It's like throwing a lamb to wolves, but that's Vikings football, heart over height. Tease incoming. Can Max thread the needle, or will it be a long day in Lumen Field? Zooming out on Seattle's fortress, Lumen Field's going to be a cauldron Sunday, with the Hawks at 8-3, fresh off torching the Rams despite Sam Darnold's 4-pick clunker. That D? It's a brick wall. Top 5 in pressure rate without blitzing much, forcing quick throws and turnovers like candy. Vikings averaging 18 points a game lately? Good luck against this crew. But here's the silver lining. Our Purple Rush, led by Jonathan Greenid if he's good to go, blitzes at the league's highest clip and ranks 2nd in pressure percentage. We've got familiarity with Darnold from his Vikings days last year. Expect us to game plan quick hits and lean on Cam Akers' legs to grind him down. Stats scream upset potential. Seattle's 8-3 ATS, but we've covered in tough spots before. Brosmer's got to protect the ball, 0 turnovers, and we keep it close. Imagine him hitting Justin Jefferson on a slant for 20. The stadium would erupt back home. Or a screen to Jordan Addison popping big. It's high-stakes chess, and Max's UNH to go for smarts could be the edge. What's your bold prediction, Skull Squad? Over under 17.5 points for the Vikes? Hit the comments. Let's build the hype. Injury ripple effects? Yeah, they're piling up like snowdrifts. Rookie guard Donovan Jackson's done. For Sunday, knee issue out cold, which thins our O-line already battered from those 5 sacks on JJ. Christian Darrisaw, our LT Rock, is questionable with a nagging hammy. If he's limited, Brosmer's blind side is exposed. Then Jonathan Greenid, that pass rush beast with 8.5 sacks, tweaked his ankle. Questionable means we might miss his heat on Darnold. Skull Nation, this is crunch time. Pray for the purple. Defensive question marks keep coming. Safeties Theo Jackson and Josh Metellus both nursing tweaks. Shoulder for Theo, calf for Josh. Listed questionable after limited practices. Metellus is our Swiss Army knife, leading the secondary in tackles. Without him, coverage gets dicey against Darnold's quick releases. And don't sleep on DT Jalen Redmond, questionable with a knee who's been rotational fire with 2 sacks already. O'Connell's optimistic, saying we'll see how Friday shakes out. But depth's our lifeline. Remember last year's IR Avalanche? This feels eerily similar, testing our grit. Yet, that's the Vikings way, adversity breeds legends. We've got backups like Blake Brandel stepping up on the line, and Ed Donatel scheming blitzes to mask any gaps. Brosmer's poise in camp simulations against our first-team D impressed the hell out of everyone. If we stay healthy-ish, this road warrior mentality could flip the script. Fans, what's the one injury that scares you most? Darrisaw down? Spill it below. Your voice matters in Vikings news. Shifting gears to the bigger picture. McCarthy's protocol saga isn't just a game misser. It's a red flag on player safety in this brutal league. Reporting symptoms mid-flight? That's scary stuff. Kudos to the medical team for shutting it down fast. JJ's career fragility, 23 games missed already, has scouts whispering about durability, but as fans, we see the fighter. O'Connell's mantra, all you want to do is go back to work. Amen. This bye-week breather post-Seattle? Perfect for a reset. Teaser. Will JJ return Week 14 against the Lions? The suspense is killing me. Brosmer's backstory fuels my fire. He's the everyman QB who clawed from FCS obscurity to Gopher glory, shattering records with that 63.1% career completion clip. Undrafted? Pfft, that's just motivation. Vikings snagged him post-draft, and he's been a practice squad stud, absorbing Kwak's complex scheme like a sponge. At 24, he's got veteran poise without the mileage. Transferred to Minnesota after ACL woes at UNH, then balled out with 29 TDs. O'Connell's ton of confidence, quote, "That's coach speak for, this kid's got it." Imagine him under center, eyes downfield, picking apart that Seahawks secondary. In limited action, Brosmer shown touch, those preseason dimes, including a 40-yard scramble turn toss that had us cheering. No ego, just execution. He even organized nil-funded bonding trips for the Gophers, building that team-first vibe. Vikings news highlight. First Gopher starter since 2002 to see NFL snaps. Pressure? Nah, opportunity. If he connects on 60% against Seattle, we're talking folk hero status. What's your go-to Brosmer highlight? Preseason TD or that Bengals dart? Comment away. Let's celebrate the rookie. Seahawks D isn't just stats. It's personnel terror. They've got 32 sacks, 7th fewest points allowed at 18.2 per game. Derwin James light in the box, Devin Witherspoon locking receivers. But cracks show. Bottom, 10 against the run, where we can pound with Aaron Jones if Akers rests. Game plan, quick game, RPOs to keep M honest, Brosmer's strength. One turnover away from a backdoor cover? I smell it. Skull fans, you betting on max magic or survival mode? Your call. O-line woes deepen without Jackson. Our rookie guard's been a rotational rock, but knee swelling benches him, forcing Ed Ingram to slide or Brandel to elevate. Darisaw questionable means potential David Quessenberry at LT. He's solid but no elite blindside protector. Sacks galore last week? Can't repeat that with a rook at QB. O'Connell's drilling protections. We protect our guy, period. Depth's tested, but that's why we love him. Blue-collar brawlers stepping up. Pass rush hinges on Greenid, 8.5 sacks. But ankle questionable could mean more snaps for Andrew Van Ginkel. Dude's got 6 sacks himself. Pair him with Danielle Hunter's 9, and Darnold's pocket shrinks fast. Redmond questionable at DT. Harrison Phillips fills in clogging lanes. Defense ranks top 10 in points allowed. If we force 2 turnovers, game over. Fans' biggest X factor? Hit comments, Greenid or the secondary. McCarthy's absence? Is a gut check for the locker room. JJ's been the spark, even in struggles, QBR at 24.9, but heart immeasurable. Flight symptoms highlight travel tolls. League's protocol saved him from worse. We'll miss his mobility, those designed runs averaging 5.2 yards. But Brosmer's got wheels too, scrambled for 15 in preseason. Transition smooth, practice reps say yes. Teaser. Wolford's role if Max stumbles. Veteran insurance or nah? Wolford's elevation from practice squad? Smart insurance. Guy started 10 games in his career, knows the West Coast offense from LA days. 59% completion, no frills, but steady when called. With Wentz IR'd on that shoulder, and Desmond Ridder buried deeper on the squad, Wolford's our emergency brake. O'Connell, John's prepared. If Brosmer hits a wall, he slides in seamless. Depth at QB? Vikings Achilles, but it builds character. Ritter's a non-factor, practice squad after Atlanta release, but keeps reps sharp. Wentz's 5 starts earlier? 2-3 record, but that Eagles Super Bowl run vibe faded. IR sucks, but opens door for youth. QB room's a revolving door this year. Darnold to Wentz to JJ to now Max Chaos breeds champions? History says yes. What's your dream QB lineup postseason? Comment, Skull Nation. Seahawks angle. Darnold facing old squad. Poetic. He's second in adjusted EPA, but that 4 INT Rams game exposed flaws. We know his tells from last year. Blitz packages incoming. Kenneth Walker 3's run game? Top 5 yards per carry. Our run D, 12th in league. Must stuff. Weather in Seattle? Dome-like. But travel fatigue hits us harder. Bold call. Vikes plus 9.5 covers if no turnovers. You in? Let's debate. Injury deep dive. Jackson out means O-line shuffle Ingram at guard, but his 62.3 PFF grade screams average. Darisaw's hammy? 90-plus pass block win rate when healthy. Questionable drops it to 75%. We can't afford 5 sacks again. Brosmer's average arm needs clean pockets. Theo Jackson's shoulder? Backup safety with 2 INTs. If out, Jay Ward steps up, raw but speedy. Metellus questionable. Calf tightening up. Hurts our tackling machine, 60 stops. Redmond's knee? Rotational, but his quickness disrupts. Full strength? Top 5D. Half? Mid-pack. O'Connell's rotating reps smartly. Friday's practice key. Vikings news update. No major scares, but tape shows resilience. Fans, pray for purple health. Who's your worry wart? Spill. Storytelling twist. This feels like 1998 when we threw rookies into playoff pushes. Brosmer's go for roots? Echoes of local legends like Tommy Kramer. Undrafted to starter, pure Hollywood. If he slings 200 yards, no picks? Instant lore. Pressure's on, but so's the reward. Teaser. Post-game fallout, win, and playoffs flicker. Loss, rebuild talks heat up. Packers loss autopsy. That 23-6 thumping? Not just JJD allowed 180 rush yards, special teams muffed a punt. But takeaways. Justin Jefferson's 4 catches for 62 yards show he's cooking despite double teams. Jordan Addison's speed stretched him. Offense must build Brosmer to JJ connection in practice. Electric. 7 points total? Unacceptable but fuels fire. McCarthy's 2 picks? 1 tipped, 1 forced, rookie woes but learnable. Sacked 5 times? O-line communication lapse. Green Bay's 4-7-2. Divisional slugfest. We sit 4-7, but wild cards 3 wins away, win out, anything's possible. Motivation. Playoff ghosts from 23. Skull fam. Silver lining from GB? Tell me. Jefferson's fire or D's late stop? Seahawks prep. Film shows their secondary soft on deep balls. Brosmer's got touch for fades to TJ Hawkinson if he returns. Run D vulnerable. Aaron Jones, 4.8 YPC feasts. Darnold's quick game? Counter with zone drops. Score prediction. 20-17 Vikings upset. Too optimistic? Nah, heart says yes. What's yours? Comments open. Brosmer's intangibles shine, chess whiz. Guitar strummer, nurse family roots. That poise? Transferred from UNH's uptempo to Gophers pro-style seamless. Undrafted slight? Fuel. Vikings saw it in camp, beat rippin', earned reps. O'Connell's praise, impressed behind scenes. First start at 24? Veteran feel without scars. Local tie? Gophers fans adopt him yesterday. Limited snaps. 5 completions, 42 yards, no wow but no wow needed. Preseason TD to N'Keal Harry? Foreshadowing. Accuracy 63% career elite. Arm average. But decisions premium. Lance Zierlein. 6th round talent. We got him free, steal. Fans? Brosmer's theme song? Drop yours. I'm thinking Eye of the Tiger. D matchup nightmare. Seattle's 6th fewest yards. 290/game. 7th points. 18.2. Sacks? 32. 3rd most. But we faced worse. Packers blitzed heavy, we survived late. Key chip blocks on edges. Quick releases. If Brosmer evades 2 pressures. Game changer. Teaser. 1 big play away from legend status. O-line blueprint. Without Jackson, focus shifts to run blocking. 62% success rate drops. Darisaw Key, his 85 PFF run block grade elite. Questenberry fill-in. 70 grade, serviceable. Sacks prevention. Chip DEs, slides right. We've allowed 28 sacks mid-pack. Cut to 2, and Max thrives. O'Connell's drilled it, reps crisp. Greenid questionable. Van Ginkel/DJ Wonham tag team. 7.5 combined sacks. Hunter's double-digit chase. Darnold's nightmare. Redmond out. Depth holds, Harrison Smith-like vets anchor. Questionables. 50-50 per reports. Health swings games, remember 22 Philly miracle? Grit wins. Your must start? Comments. McCarthy watch. Protocol steps, neurotests, balance checks. Limited practice Tuesday, but but full clearance rare week 1. Ankle history, fragile, but 87 yards versus GB, toughness. Fans rally, hashtag pray for JJ trending. Post Seattle bye, full reset. Will he own week 14? Bet on it. Teaser. Bigger implications for draft stock? Wolford depth. Started 4 for Rams 21, 1-3, but 215 yards per game average. Pocket general, no risks, versus Wentz's gunslinger? Steady Eddie. Ritter? Practice fodder, Atlanta's 3-4 with him. QB succession. Brosmer impress? He climbs. Flop? Trade talks. Chaos? Opportunity. Injury cascade. Theo Jackson's 2 INTs crucial. Shoulder limits tackling. Metellus 60 stops. Glue. Redmond disrupts, knee flare-up sucks. Full go? D-top 5. Not? Exposed. Vikings news. Optimism high, but tape cautious. Skull. Contingency plan? You tell me. Narrative arc. From JJ's promise to Max's moment. Vikings resilience tale. Like '09 Favre magic amid injuries. Brosmer's start? Chapter 1. Win? Hero arc. Loss? Growth. Playoffs? For wins needed, start Seattle. Fans, plot twist you'd love? Epic comeback? Drop it. Seahawks intel. Darnold's EPA second. But INT prone versus X team. Walker 900 yards rushing. Stop him, win. Secondary. Witherspoon elite, but depth thin. Are WR's feast? Jefferson 1,000 yards looming. Game flow. Start fast. Control clock. Under 42.5 total. Defense dictates. Brosmer blueprint. 20/30ths. 180 yards. 1 TD goal. No picks, protect ball like gold. RPOs his jam, go for staple. O-line holds? 24-20 upset. Stats back. Rookies 2-5 versus top DS, but underdogs 4-2 ATS lately. Hype building. Vikings news alert. Prediction time. Yours? Wrap the injuries. Jackson out hurts inside run. Darisaw must play. Greenid? Edge rush lives/dies. Safeties duo irreplaceable, coverage slips without. But purple depth chart? Battle tested. O'Connell? Next man up. Amen. Teaser. Victory speech incoming? Alright, Skull Nation. We've unpacked the heartbreak, the hero rise, the injury storm. Now it's game day electric. JJ rests, Max rises, and we're charging into Seattle with purple fire. This ain't just a start. It's a statement. Underdog soul against the machine. We've got the grit, the scheme, the fans roaring from afar. Win or learn, but I smell upset magic. Who's ready to skull through the noise? You know the drill, warriors. Smash that like button if Brosmer's got you pumped. Drop your score prediction and injury hot takes in the comments below. Who's starting at QB week 14? JJ or Max 2.0? Hit me. Subscribe for every Vikings news drop. Bells on, notifications blasting, so we ride this wave together. Share this with your fellow purple diehards. Let's flood the feeds with Skull. Until next time, stay passionate, stay purple, Skull Vikings.